It's Allie, or you could also call me Alice, and I'm going to be starting another Bible study. I'm still doing my 12-step devotional, which I think I'm going on. I already just did step 7, but I'm going to be doing step 8 later. But I'm going to be going through each book of the Bible, like telling you what Genesis is about, Exodus, every book to tell you what it's about. A lot of people, that's never read the Bible don't understand what each book is about. So anyway, today I'm going to do Genesis, the first book of the Bible in the Old Testament. The book of Genesis is a book of beginnings. It records how the world began and how God created it to be good. It tells us about the first people and how God made them to be excellent. But then it tells us about the beginning of sin, about the first time people decided to reject the program God had laid out for them. The program, the plan that he had. It records the first days of shame and of covering up. It records the beginning of our separation from God, each other, and the world God gave us. So it's like I said, it's the beginning of our separation from God, each other, and of the world that God gave us. We will see how people with perfect health, living in a perfect environment, rebelled against God. And we will see the consequences of their rebellion. We are given intimate glimpses of individuals dominated by hatred, drunkenness, lust, unhealthy family relationships, greed, cheating, irresponsibility, dishonesty, jealousy, violence, and other problems. But the book of Genesis doesn't leave us in despair. It tells us yet of another beginning. It records how God chose a man named Abraham to father a special nation. And through this nation would come the solution for our separation from God. And through this nation would come the solution for our separation from God, each other, and the world God gave us. Genesis begins the story of how God began his work of healing broken humanity, a healing to be expressed in the laws he would give his people, and accumulating in the coming of Jesus, the promised Messiah. The book of Genesis reminds us of where all our problems began. It spells out the fatal consequences of rejecting God's plan. But it also begins the age-long story of God's amazing love for the human race. Through this book, we discover that the only pathway to spiritual wholeness is in following God's plan. So that's what Genesis is about. So I welcome you to, you've never read the Bible, and you don't know where to start, just start in the beginning. So read Genesis, and it's in the Old Testament, and I appreciate you listening, and I will see you next time. God bless you.